through the swamps and Everglades. There's a hole in Tiger Mountain. God help the man who gets lost in Miller's Cave. I had a girl in Waycross, Georgia, but she had unfaithful ways. She made me feel I was unwanted, like the bats and the bears in Miller's Cave. I couldn't stand the way she did me. I could take her low down ways. Before I stay with a cheating woman, I'll go live with the bears in Miller's Cave. Fight 'em out on the line in Miller's Cave. I said, you'll pay, both you and Davy. I'm gonna see you in your grave. They laughed at me and then I shot them. I took their cheating, scheming bones to Miller's Cave. That woman made me feel unwanted, but I showed her I was brave. The most wanted man in the state of Georgia, but they'll never find me, 'cause I'm lost in Miller's Cave. Sadly we sing, and with tremulous breath, as we stand by the mystical stream, in the valley and by the dark river of death. And yet 'tis no more than a dream, only a dream, only a dream of glory beyond the dark stream. How peaceful the slumber, how loud the waking, where death is only a dream. Why should we weep when the weary ones rest in the bosom of Jesus supreme, in the mansions of glory prepared for the blessed? For death is no more than a dream. Not in the river the saints should appall, though it frightfully dismal may seem. In the arms of our Savior no ill can befall, they find it no more than a dream, only a dream, only a dream. Arkansas, an old man sat in his little cabin door and fiddled at a tune that he liked to hear, a jolly old tune that he played by ear. It was raining hard, but the fiddler didn't care. He sawed away at the popular air, though his rooftop leaped like a waterfall that didn't seem to bother the old man at all. A traveler was riding by that day and stopped to hear him fiddling away. The cabin was afloat and his feet were wet, but the old man still didn't seem to fret. Said, now the way it seems to me, you'd better mend your roof, said he. But the old man said as he played away, I couldn't mend it now, it's a rainy day. The traveler replied, that's all quite true, but this I think is the thing for you to do. Get busy on a day that is fair and bright, then patch the old roof till it's good and tight. But the old man kept on a-playing at his reel and tapped the ground with his leathery heel. Get along, said he, for you give me a pain. My cabin never leaks when it doesn't rain.
Fell by the way when whiskey and blood run together. Did you hear anyone pray? I didn't hear nobody pray, dear brother. I didn't hear nobody pray. I heard the crash on the highway, but I didn't hear nobody pray. When I heard the crash on the highway, I knew what it was from the start. I went to the scene of destruction, and a picture was stamped on my heart. There was whiskey and blood all together, mixed with glass where they lay. Death played her hand in destruction, but I didn't hear nobody pray. I could change this sad story that I am now telling you, but there is no way I can change it, for somebody's life is now through. They died in a crash on the way, and I heard the groans of the dying, but I didn't hear nobody pray. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight, come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? Now I got a gal with a wart on her chin, toes turned out and her eyes turned in. Pretty good gal for the shape she's in. Tell me, is she coming out tonight? Give you $5 if you come out tonight. Come out tonight, come out tonight. Give you $5 if you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon. I got a gal at the top of the hill, top of the hill, top of the hill. She's a moonshiner's daughter, but I love her still. Tell me, is she coming out tonight? Me and my gal, we sit on the stoop, sit on the stoop, sit on the stoop. Her dad came out and made me loop the loop. Tell me, is she coming out tonight? Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight, come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? Courtroom, the judge waited there. My mother was crying when I left my chair. The sentence was sharp, for it cut like a knife. For 99 years, folks, is almost for life. I dreamed of the whistle, I heard the bells ring. My sweetheart was coming, some good news to bring. I knew that she loved me and that she'd be true. She said she would save me, I'm guilty as you. She went for a pardon or else for parole. I know she'll come back, for she's part of my soul. If she ever fails me, I'll be mighty blue. I'll stay in this jailhouse, I'll die in here too. They said I was a criminal, and to my despair, they sent me to Nashville and shaved off my hair. So come hear my story, I'll tell you my fate. I'm serving in Nashville for another man's hate. I just got a letter from Nashville town, and after I read it, my spirit broke down. It's sad that my sweetheart and the judge would be wed, and here in this jailhouse I wish I was dead. No matter how right, folks, a man he may be, bad company will send him to prison like me. So take a good woman and make her your wife, for 99 years, folks, is almost for life.
Take me back to the place where I first saw the light, to that sweet sunny south. Take me home, where the mockingbird sings me to sleep every night. Oh, why was I tempted to roam? I think with regret of the dear home I left, of the warm hearts that sheltered me there, of wife and the children of whom I'm bereft. Of the old place again do I sigh. Take me back to the place where the orange trees grow, to my plot in the evergreen shade, where the flowers from the river's green margins did grow and spread their sweet scent through the glade. Let me see what is left that I know. Could it be that the old house is gone? Dear friends from my childhood indeed must be few, and I must face death all alone. The path to our cottage, they say, is grown green, and the place is quite lonely around. I know that the smiles and the forms I once knew now lie neath the cold mossy ground. But yet I return to the place of my birth, where the children have played round the door, where they gathered wild blossoms that grew round the path. 'Twill echo their footsteps no more. Take me back to the place where my little ones sleep, where poor Massa lies buried close by, o'er the graves of my loved ones I long for to weep, and rest there among them when I die.
I'll sing you a song of the world and its ways, and the many strange people you meet. From the rich man who's rolled in his millions of gold, to the poor struggling wretch on the street. But a man, though he's poor and in tatters and rags, we should never affect to despise. But think of the adage, remember my friends, that 6 feet of earth makes us low one side. There's the rich man with thousands to spare if he likes, but he haughtily holds up his head, and who thinks he's above the mechanic who toils and is honestly earning his bread. But his gold and his jewels he can't take away to the world up above when he dies. For death levels all and conclusively shows that 6 feet of earth makes us all one side. There's many a coat that is tattered and torn, that beneath lies a true honest heart. But because he's not dressed like his neighbors in style, why society keeps them apart. For on one fortune smiles while the other one fails. Yes, no matter what venture he tries, but time calls them both to the grave in the end, and 6 feet of earth makes us all of one side. See a poor fellow that tries to baffle the world and its frown, let us help him along and perhaps he'll succeed. Don't crush him because he is down. For a cup of cold water for charity's sake is remembered with joy in the skies. We're all of us human, we've all gotta die, and 6 feet of earth makes us all one side.
Mississippi's Vale, with my old hat there for a sail, I crossed upon a cotton bale to Rose of Alabama. I landed on the far sand bank, I sat upon the hollow plank, and there I made the banjo twang for Rose of Alabama. Oh, brown Rosie, Rose of Alabama, sweet tobacco posy is my Rose of Alabama. says to her, sit as you please. Across my leg she took her ease. It's good to go upon the knees, said Rose of Alabama. The river rose, the cricket sang, the lightning bug did flash his wing. Then like a rope my arms I fling round Rose of Alabama. We hugged so long I cannot tell, my Rosie seemed to like it well. My banjo in the river fell, oh Rose of Alabama. Seemed to say, oh Rose of Alabama. Now every day, come rain or shower, I hug my banjo for an hour and need my sweet tobacco flower, oh Rose of Alabama. Oh, fare thee well, you bells of Spain, and fare thee well to Liza Jane. Your charms will all be put to shame by Rose of Alabama.
There's a light behind that broken door. Oh, the house on the hill, it's haunted, they say. There's a light in the window at the end of every day, with its sagging front porch and the door hanging wide. Something stirring in that house where no one's supposed to hide. Jenkins used to live up there till he vanished in the autumn air. Some say they see him walking around, but he's buried in the church cemetery ground. Oh, the house on the hill, it's calling me home through the valleys and hollers, no matter where I roam. With its creaking front porch and the swing by the door, the house on the hill ain't there anymore. When the moon is full and the wind blows cold, you can hear the stories that the old folks told about footsteps on the creaking stairs and shadows moving in the rocking chair. Drove past last night around midnight. saw that eerie yellow glowing light. No car in the drive, no soul around, but I swear I heard a mournful sound. Oh, the house on the hill, it's haunted, they say. There's a light in the window at the end of every day. Though the living have gone and the dead remain, the house on the hill drives folks insane. Yeah, the house on the hill drives folks insane. Some mysteries are too dark to explain.